Parents are supposed to protect you, guide you, and love you, but what happens when they do the opposite? When the very people you're meant to trust become the reason for fear, pain, and trauma. Today, we're diving into the disturbing world of bad parents and the chilling stories that prove not everyone should have had kids in the first place.
I really want to shout out, I love your videos.
Subscribe, like, and comment to be next. Anyways, let's get into the video. Imagine you had straight A's in all your classes and then, one day you get your report card. And you have 1 B in one class and your parents started to get really mad at you.
The worst parents of all time. When this girl was 11, she was a straight A student, and it was her best friend's birthday party coming up, and she was so very excited. Well, report cards came in one day, and turns out she got a B in one of her classes. Well, her parents were pissed. They grounded her on the spot, and they told her that she couldn't go to her best friend's birthday party. She told her best friend's mom what happened. Her best friend's mom knew how tough it was for her at home, because she was constantly being yelled at, belittled, and hit by her parents all the time. So on the day of the party, right before it was gonna start, her best friend's mom drove to her house, barged in the door, and said this: "Sweetie, hi, I need you to get ready, pack a bag, you're coming to my daughter's party and you're spending the night, okay? Quick, let's go. Excuse me, you are not taking my daughter anywhere, she is grounded and staying home tonight." "Oh, is that so? Well, how about I call Child Protective Services on you for the 50 cats pissing and in your house?" That's what I thought. Have a great night.
Her parents are insane, beating her just because she got a B on her grade report card. And on top of that, she got grounded. Parents who punish their kids like this are often more concerned with their own expectations or their own image than with their child's well-being. It can make their child anxious, secretive, and resentful. B is still above average. They're treating it like a major mistake, ignoring the fact that learning isn't always about perfection. Instead of supporting her or helping her figure out what she struggled with, the adults in her life responded with violence and control. A lot of kids are missing a parent in their life, but not many actually witness their parent leaving them. It's usually the dad that's missing in families. That's also how the legendary joke "your dad" or "my dad went to go get milk" became popular. This girl was young when her dad just walked away from her.
How can a parent just walk away from their child? My dad just randomly abandoned me when I was 14, just because he couldn't be bothered to raise a child. He chose substance over me. He only would visit me once a month for half an hour. His apologies were lame excuses. He would never take accountability for his actions.
Oh my God, girl, my dad is worse. He visits me like every 2 years. But I don't want to necessarily see my dad, so it's fine, I guess.
Only my mother cared about me, and of course she had to die on me after I had just turned 8. She worked all day to keep a roof above my head, and she still made time for me so I wouldn't feel alone and scared. I drove my father away to make him abandon me.
Whoa, so no dad and no mom. I wonder where she lives then, maybe with her grandparents.
He went to prison during the worst point of my life for 3 years. When he was released, I was really mean to him, as he promised he'd never go back. It's now been 2 years since we last interacted, and have grown up with no parent figure. I wish I had an adult in my life who loved me. Sometimes I want to get babied because I had my childhood ripped from me too early. This might sound horrible, but I wish it was my father who died that night instead of my mother.
Well, that's pretty harsh to say about somebody, but I get it. I don't know how realistically bad her dad treats her, so I have no say in this.
If he gave, he would be around, but he isn't. He could be dead, and I just don't have any idea. I'll never know. Dad, but maybe I'm just an unworthy child. I'm sorry if my mental issues made me difficult to raise. Green out.
Don't ever think you're unworthy of having a father. I don't really know why her father left her. When a parent leaves their child, it can create deep feelings, rejection, confusion, and low self-worth. especially if she blames herself for something that wasn't her fault at all. A parent's abandonment is about the parent's own issues, not the child's worth. At the same time, it can leave her craving validation and struggling with trust in future relationships. So to all future dads, please don't leave your children's life. My mom always bothers me about how I don't check her on when she's sleeping. She checks on me every night because she wants to make sure I'm safe and sleeping peacefully. But she doesn't understand that I'm a heavy sleeper and I sleep all the way through. This video suggests that we should check up on our parents at night though.
This is why you should always check on your parents. One night, a girl named Jenna came home from her friend's house. When she got home, she went straight upstairs and got ready for bed. Jenna then peeked her head in her parents' room to say goodnight, but they were already asleep. So she went to her room and went to bed. The next morning when Jenna got up, her parents were still asleep. This was weird because they were always up before her. So she went in their room to check on them. Suddenly, Jenna realized that the covers were not going up and down, so she pulled back the covers to see if they were okay. And what she saw made her scream in horror. Jenna's mom and dad's bodies were gone. It was just their head on the pillow. Jenna then called the police, and they came and searched the house. They then searched Jenna's parents' closet and found a man in there eating both of their bodies. The man was then arrested and put into an insane asylum. And to this day, Jenna wishes that she woke up her parents the night before instead of going to bed.
That was so unexpected and tragic, but I don't feel like kids should be the ones checking up on the parents. That story is very unrealistic but also realistic at the same time. I mean, the random guy who ate the bodies, that was kind of random. And then he left the little girl to see the horror of her parents' heads on their bed. Yeah, the chances of that actually happening is 1 in a million, so don't worry guys. This girl apparently went to the kitchen, got water, and saw nothing in the kitchen. Her mom was waiting for her and she took too long, so she told her mom what happened. And her mom didn't believe her? Yeah, that's really confusing. Let's check this video out though.
Let's talk about
Me.
when I was a kid, my mom and I, just laying in bed. There's nobody in the house, but just the two of us. I go to the kitchen to get some water, and I hear a knock. I go to check, and I saw nobody there. I go back to the bedroom. My mom said, "Why are taking so long?" I told everything. My mom didn't believe me. There's a knock again. Wait for Preet too.
I feel like she's a little kid, cause of the way she described the story. But this happened to me before too. When I was in Africa, my mom and I were sleeping in separate rooms. And one night, heard a lot of knocking noises. I went to see who was knocking, but nobody was there. I got scared cause it was nighttime and it was dark, so I went to go tell my mom quickly. She woke up and heard the knocking noises too. We literally couldn't sleep peacefully that night. Later, we complained to the hotel manager that there's creepy knocking noises at night. He investigated our place and saw that we left a window open in the bathroom. He later explained that the wind coming from the window was making all that knocking noise. That's so confusing, but when we closed the window, we didn't hear knocking noises anymore. Anyways, that's all. Bye bye my loves.